Hey, what's up, everybody? This is A Angie, but for those on Facebook, you guys know me as Angelica Solden. So, what's up? But I bet you guys didn't even know that that's how you pronounce my name, Angelica Solden. T is silent. Anyway, um, I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet because every time I retake a video trying to talk about what's wrong with me, it goes past like 20 minutes, almost half an hour. So let me just try to make it short and quick. Um, for those who know me, people know my past life. People know about my grandfather beating me, like abusing me mentally and physically, and I guess you could say spiritually, because I'm all fucked up in the head. But it was for 18 years that he's been doing that, and then eventually he passed away. But imagine being abused for 18 years and still trying to find a way to smile or be yourself, or, you know, try to find some type of happiness. It's really hard, especially with a family that keeps falling apart each time. Like, once in a blue, the family would be okay. And then the next second, next time you blink, it's like, what is family? You know? Like, my sister, me and her never got along. Like, we'll get along one minute, but then we'll stop being cool the next, because she thought that I was like, she thought that I was I don't know, backstabbing her or something. And obviously I thought the same. And she would think that I'm always talking shit about her, but really she was always talking shit about me. And people would tell me that she tells them that she's jealous of me or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't give two shits. If she's jealous of me, whatever, she's jealous of me. If she's not, then I don't give two shits either. But whatever. My brother, me and him, we never really got along. Like, we always fist fought and we always argued, and we were just always on and off with each other. Like, but we had that type of relationship where it's like we don't like each other, but as soon as um we need each other for something, we'll do it. That's kind of how that thing works. My grandmother, she is going through a lot. Even to this day, she's going through a lot. Like, back then, she was going through diabetes, high blood pressure, like kidney failure, um, you know, she's mad sensitive and she cares too much, and she always tried to give me like her last dime on everything. So she was always there for me. She was actually more like a mother than my real mother. Like, she was always there all the time. Like, she just felt like if my mom wasn't gonna do that, why not her? I guess I don't know, she loved me so much and I love her too. But, you know, my grandma went through a lot of shit, especially with her husband, which is my grandfather, obviously. And, my mom, she was so young. She still is young. She's only 15 years older than me. So, back then, she was always into her friends more and going out places more than spending time with her own daughter. And my sister, we're related by same father but different dad. So that's my half sister. My brother, he's technically adopted. So I'm technically my mom's only child. I'm her only girl too. So it's like, well, obviously I'm her only girl because I'm her only child, but you get what I mean. So it's like, why would you just waste time with other people when you can, spend time with me? And it's like, don't you love me? Like, don't you care, right? No? Figured. Like, she was always, if she wasn't always working, she was always chilling with friends, smoking, cigarettes or whatever. But she was always off doing something else. And then whenever she did try to hang out with me, it would be for a little bit. And there was a stage in her life where she did kind of spend time with me a little bit more, but that ended quickly. It did. Like, I don't even remember how long it lasted for, but I don't know. My dad was always in jail almost all the time. If he wasn't in jail, he was too busy trying to get with a different girl every week. And I'm not even kidding. I'm so not kidding. He had a different girl every week, and he would try to use me to, like, for girls to be like, "Oh, that's cute that you're a daddy. Oh, you're cute too," and blah blah blah. And he would always like try to bring me around just to bag girls, just to try to get them. And when they're gone or when they're not around, he didn't give two shits about me. He didn't care, nor did he care about his other daughter. Like, he only hung out with us because he had to, because his grandmother, not his grandmother, his mother, sorry, his mother would try to force him to hang out with us. He didn't want that. He was too busy, like, doing other shit. And he would always smoke and drink in front of us, too. Like, that's how you know you don't get two shits. You want your daughters to see you doing bad stuff. So, whatever. Like I told you, my grandfather, he was very abusive for 18 years, mentally, physically, spiritually. There'd be times where he would leave me in the basement for like 2-3 days with no light. And, like, sometimes I'll get food or whatever. But if I ever thought about, trying to get out or whatever, he'll beat me and then throw me down the stairs by my throat. Like, no bullshit. That's just how he was. And my grandmother was always at work. And she was so busy sometimes she didn't even realize how it was. And my mom, like I told you, she was too busy with everything else. So she never knew. I don't think she even knows now on the story. Like, my aunt and my uncle, they were there for me back then. Sometimes, because they were busy too. My aunt is an ER nurse, and my uncle always worked for FedEx and UPS, and you know how them hours be. Them hours be crazy. So, they was around for the good times, but now they're not even together anymore. They're married with other people. Like, she's married to some guy, and he's married to some girl. He has kids with his wife, and my aunt, I don't know what the hell she's doing. But my mom, she doesn't give two shits about me now. She doesn't even care. All she wants to do is talk shit and just not even try to be there for me. And same with my aunt. My uncle is too, he says he loves me, he cares, and I can be there. I can come around whenever I want, but his wife is such a shit talker. Like, she thinks that since he's not involved with my aunt anymore, that he's not my uncle. And he's been there for me for my whole life. Like, he's been there since about 18 plus years. Like, I would probably say till 19 years. And he's been in a relationship with my aunt for 15 to 17 years, around there. So they've been together for a very long time, before me and during me and whatever. So, but he can't really be too much involved with me because he's gonna have to hear from his bitchy ass wife. So,